What's up? How you guys doing? So last week I ended up with a drag and drop working on some static elements, and I said that this week I would work on the ability to edit the food items that I have so I can change the ingredients and all of that. Let's head to the screen. In here, as you can see, we have the same functionality with the drag and drop and everything like that. And once I head over to the edit button, this is where the new stuff is. A couple of things. This would be the general display of the ingredients. You have a certain amount of a certain unit of a certain ingredient. This right here is 2 kilograms of chicken, 2 cups of rice, and 2 peppers. These are just examples. Of course, it's not correct. This right here would allow you to edit the quantity of the item that you're selecting. It's not exactly working yet, but you know how it goes. If I click right here, this would change into an input, something like this, where I can edit the amount that I want. This trash icon, this should delete the ingredient entirely. This one actually does work, just that right now I had to comment the function that was doing it to be able to correctly work on the next function. This one right here is also another one that works. What this is supposed to do is add a row, and it adds a row just like the last one right here. You have an input to select the amounts, and right here you have a select box to select the ingredient that you want. Let's say that you don't want any of this and you want to add a new ingredient. So you type the new ingredient, let's say for example bacon, and it leads you to this other modal. The reason I did this in particular is so I can upload the new ingredient to the database once I actually connect it. And the reason why I want the ingredients to be in the database is so I don't have a mix-up. Let's say for example bacon in uppercase, bacon in lowercase. I can just normalize all of that into one single bacon, and this will be easier later when I'm trying to do the shopping list. So right here you can actually edit the name of what you're trying to add, just in case you had a typo or anything like that. And here you choose the unit. Let's say bacon, I would put it in grams. If it were something like potatoes, for example, I would put those in kilograms. If it were milk or water, I would put those in liters. I'm using the metric system because that's what we use here. Sorry, Americans. You get the idea. And what I'm trying to do here, I have the close button and the save changes button. Right now they don't really work correctly, but the close should be a cancel. So if I don't really want to add that ingredient because I was wrong, I can just cancel it and it doesn't add it. As you can see, it doesn't work correctly. But if I decide to add it, it should immediately show here. This is basically all I've been able to do this week. It's a bit more complicated than I thought, and I thought that I would finish this by now. But I decided to add more functionality than what I initially thought into this modal, into this box. And this way I can completely or almost completely remove the other page, because the creation of ingredients and the deletion of those ingredients and the deletion of the actual recipes should all be done right here. So yeah, during this week I'll keep working on this. I'll try to finish it, but I still don't know if I'll have enough time or not. And if I finish it, I'll go on to work on connecting the whole page to the database. See you next Monday.